Hey guys, what's up? So you can see I can configuration VLAN, okay, and DHCP. So first of all, I can take a router and take a 2 PC, okay. So I can take a 2 PC and I can take a one switch, okay. Then I can take a server, our DHCP server, okay. I can write here DHCP. Okay, this is my DHCP server, and we are now cable connection. Fast Ethernet 0 by 1, fan Fast Ethernet 0 by 2, and our Fast Ethernet 0 by 3, our router, and our router to DHCP server. Okay, so now I notice that 192.168.10.1. Okay, 10.1 and 192.168.20.1. Okay, so 10.1 and 20.1 our default gateway. Okay, so this is our VLAN 10 and this PC our VLAN 20. Okay, and our router IP address 192.168.2.1 and our DHCP IP address 2.2. Okay, so now I configure this topology. So let's go. First of all, I this cable enable. Okay, no, enable config terminal interface gigabit Ethernet 000. No shutdown. Okay, I enable this cable. Then I go to my switch CLI and configure VLAN. Okay, so you can see first of all I create VLAN 10 name IT exit and I create VLAN 20 name HR and exit. Then I write here, okay, interface Fasithan 0 by 1 Swiss port, okay, Swiss port mode access, then Swiss port access VLAN 10. Okay, then we now exit and interface gigabit Ethernet, sorry, fast Ethernet 0 by 2 and we now switch port access VLAN 20. Okay, and we now exit. Then go to our fast Ethernet 0 by 3 switch port mode trunking. Okay, then we now exit. Then we go to our router. So first of all we see this is our gigabit Ethernet 001. Okay, and this is 000. So I configure 001. So go to our router, then interface gigabit Ethernet 001, our IP address 192.168.2.1 and our subnet mask we can write here. Then we can no shutdown. Okay, then you can see our configure our cable apply to green. Okay, so our protocol up. Okay, now I go to DHCP services and desktop. Okay, now I go to DHCP and configure DHCP IP assign. Okay, 192.168.2.2 and our default gateway 2.1. Okay, then we go to service DHCP. Okay, then I write here VLAN 10. Then VLAN 10, our default gateway, I write here 192.168.10.1. Okay, and our DNS server nothing. We 10 and our start IP address 2. Okay, then our maximum PC we can 50. Then add it. Okay, then go to our VLAN 20 and our default IP address we can assign, I mean right here, and our 20, okay, and 2 and 50 I can add there and go to enable, I mean switch on, okay. Then we go to our uh, router, okay, go to our router and we can write here interface gigabit ethernet 000 dot 10, okay, encapsulation dot 1q 10. Then we write IP assign here, okay, 192.168.10.1. Our default gateway you can write here, okay. Then we now exit. Then write interface gigabit ethernet 000.20, okay. Then encapsulation dot 1q 20. Then our IP address 192.168, okay, 20.1, and our subnet mask we write here. Then we now exit, okay. So then we write here interface gigabit ethernet 000, okay, dot 10, and IP helper address 192.168.2.2, our IP router, okay, I mean our DHCP IP address you write here 2.2, okay. Then we now exit. Then interface gigabit ethernet 000.2, then IP helper address 192.168.2.2, and we now exit. Then I can check our VLAN 10 and VLAN 20 configure or not. Go to DHCP. So you can see our VLAN, I mean DHCP not working. Why? I can check sometimes. Our VLAN 10, 10.1, 00 10.2 IP address start 50, VLAN 20, and our enable, okay. Our DHCP desktop IP address check 2.2, yeah. Then 2.1, so I can check show running configuration gigabit ethernet 000, okay. You can see 10 dot our VLAN 10, 10.1, and IP helper address we can also assign here 2.2, yeah, 2.1, and gig ethernet 001 2.1. Our gigabit ethernet 00 we are not uh, we also here, you can see we also here 10.0. Then we can, yeah, you can see our configuration is successful. Our cable is too much late for enable. You can see 10.3 10.1, and I go to check VLAN 20 DHCP. You can see 20.2 and 20.1. So our configuration is totally successfully. So I can check, you can see successful, and I can check VLAN 22 DHCP. You can see successful. So in this video I configuration DHCP with VLAN 10 and 20, okay. So thank you so much.